Hello everyone and welcome back to Swankiest Acorn Gaming. We're gonna hop into Song of Horror. This game looks really good. I'm kind of really excited to see how this all goes. Ooh. I haven't even really looked at it. Okay, perfect. So I've got all the settings where we need them at, and we are going to start. See how this goes. Looks pretty intense. He didn't look too happy. Headphones and a controller. Alright. I got my handy dandy controller here. I am playing on my PC, but through Steam. I missed the date. Daniel's apartment. I'm assuming we're Daniel then now.
Home sweet home.
My old flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Okay. Those bring back some really good memories. I'd hope so. They're pictures. Turn the light on. Okay, so it's 10 after 7. A very small hallway. Man, the toilet drain stinks as usual. Okay, so we can't go in no further. Let's go this way. What was the other way? Okay, well, let's keep going. Plan to spend my Sunday on this couch listening to jazz. Oh good, I'm glad it's a light. My videotape collection. I've gotten quite a few westerns and cop movies. You're one of those kind, huh? Can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. I love X-Files. I grew up watching that with my mom late at night. I should sell that old thing once and for all. Apparently he doesn't bike around. Okay, not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hit the spot. Okay. Let's see. Damn, I closed the curtains again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. Well, at least he cares about the plant. Poor plant. Okay, before we, well, that's the light switch. I wanted the camera. Some leftover coffee. Not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. Well, that got intense. I'm not really hungry, plus I didn't get any groceries this week. Dude, your life kind of sounds a little depressing right now. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. Other than your stack of dishes in the sink. Shit. I should have shown. I could have sworn I took out the trash. Okay. Adventure.
Oh, crikey, seriously?
Crikey. Are we Australian? Context would have been important on that one. I haven't been doing an accent yet.
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dad.
Aw,
You're
I didn't
saving
get to
my skin.
explore. And I have no idea where his accent's from.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even
Like
Friday evenings.
Alan Wake?
If I could find Husher, I
Writer?
have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Intriguing. Intriguing. Okay, so that was actually some really cool backstory. I really like that it kind of went through all of that. Light is your best friend. Noise is your worst enemy. Okay. That was kind of nice that it went through a good backstory, giving us actually some detail as to who we are. And I may not have an accent because I don't know where he's from. I can't pinpoint that. Oh, the door is ajar. Prelude. Friday, like any other. Okay. Yeah, that's the way that I... Oh my god. Tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. Yeah, I see that the door is open, but I kinda wanna, like... Why take the side door when I can take the main... The main one right there, okay. Well, what if I don't want to? What if I know that I'm going to... Controls are a little laggy. It's good to know in emergency situations. A newspaper. That murderer I don't even think I could do that accent. The murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. Hello?
Hello?
What?
Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Time to do the best thing in horror movies. Investigation time. Light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press the right trigger or the right stick. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want the light to point. To do so, use the right stick. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as needed. That's awesome. Oh, I gotta hold it. I'm off to a good
Is
start.
that someone playing a music box?
They look like travel guides. Okay. Clock. Clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. That's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Husher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. Those paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. I'm gonna be doing a real bad accent this whole time because I'm gonna be able to do for him. I want to look at it. You won't let me. Yeah. Okay. Fine then. Hey, let's go into this store then. Boop. Chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. What a beauty! Must sound like an angel. Look at all those bottles, and to think they almost ruined my life. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time you watered it? History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they bore me to death. You know what? Once I listen to his voice a little bit more, I might get a better go at that. Where did I want this one. Oh, that's why. Oh! That deer's head is almost as big as I am. All of these books were written by Husher. They must be first editions. Okay, well now that I know that is what I need to be doing. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered. Eteen's call? Eteen's? I did hear him say the name, I just don't recall how he pronounced it. E. We're gonna call him E. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? Books and plates in the same cabinet? Not much order there. Table is set, but covered in dust. Where is everybody? This is a huge house. Decorative fruit. That expensive porcelain kind? I guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. What's this? Oh. Documents and items. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing A. To examine the backside, use the right stick. You can access your inventory and collect documents at any time by pressing right and left bumper. Hold it. First letter from Isaac Farber. A letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion. Post stamped on August 1st, 1998. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box with the fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say, ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen to it for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score or the name of the composer have failed. I cannot find, for the life of me, get the melody out of my head. Okay. Because I gotta read both sides. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding the box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With warmest of wishes, Isaac Farber. P.S. I've also enclosed a little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Pusher, 25 Abbott Thomas Road, number 4. Alright.
Interesting.
I don't know if I want to go in there. Why is the window? It's weird. I'm gonna find things. And man, that's a dirty mirror. Dirty. Family portraits, I guess. They look old. I'm assuming. I don't really want to go into that room because I feel like it's going to be where I need to be. But of course, you know what that means is I'm going to find the room I'm supposed to go into and totally mess up, as usual. A matchbox. Can't think of any reason to burn the house down yet. They're all covered in dust. This place hasn't been cleaned in days. I don't dust every day. Okay, and that brings us back into here. Okie dokie. Okay. And this should take us into the other room with the piano, I think. As long as it all makes, yep, all goes roundaboutsies. Ooh, I didn't see this up here. Nice record player. Looks vintage. Well, we'll go this way.
What the? How can there be a door there?
That's ominous. There's a classical music album on this record player. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. They'll go get spoopy, guys. This radio has to be older than me. And are those rifles real? Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. This is probably not where I want to go yet. That'll be where I need to go. But let's go upstairs first. We're technically looking for a person, not anything else. Oh my goodness. The controls on this are a little wonky, I'll say that. It's a little slow. Okay. Let's go.
No, the music isn't coming from upstairs.
We're not looking for the music, technically. We kind of are now. We're technically looking for the dude. We're looking for the author, for the writer. Not the music box. But now I guess we're looking for the music box, because we're intrigued. We no longer care about the dude. Hello? Well, bye guys. We apparently just died almost.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, The hours went by until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
See, dude? That's why we weren't supposed to be finding the box. We were supposed to be finding the guy. 3 days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Etienne.
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response.
Let's see.
Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
This is cool. I like that we're like switching up characters. The Husher mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, and 2 children, Julia and Saul, and their housekeepers Alexander and Masha. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. And this is a really good spot to kind of like just cut the first episode. So, thank you everybody so much for joining. I'm really excited to get into this one. I do not know how long it's going to be, but this is going to be, I think, a really fun game to like get into, and it's kind of a good cliffhanger for you guys to see what it's all about, see if it's something you're actually going to enjoy. But yeah, so thanks again, everybody. Comment below if you're enjoying, if you liked this episode, if you think you're going to like the series, and some new games that I can possibly look into playing as well. And also hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell just for next time for when for the next game that I have. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.